Welcome to the New Kingdom of Egypt, a golden epoch in the ancient land's history. Spanning from around 1570 to 1070 BC, this era is renowned for its unparalleled prosperity, monumental achievements, and profound cultural development. Prepare to witness the grandeur and complexity of a civilization at its peak. A world ruled by some of the most powerful pharaohs in history. Iconic figures like Hatshepsut, Amenhotep, and the legendary Ramses II dominate this period. Observe their reigns marked by vast building projects, ambitious military expeditions, and a flourishing of the arts. Egypt's Top 7. Number 1. Majestic Karnak. In the heart of Thebes, the capital of the New Kingdom, stands the magnificent Karnak temple complex, a place where the people feel the presence of Amun, Mut, and Khonsu. You are restricted from walking amidst the massive pillars of the great hypostyle hall. However, you can witness the grand processions during the Opet festival. Number 2. Grandeur of Giza. Giza, with its iconic Great Pyramids and Sphinx with its nose intact of course, is a sight of wonder and reverence. Marvel at these monumental structures, a testament to the eternal glory of pharaohs Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. While the pyramids themselves are restricted, the surrounding areas, including the workers' villages and cemeteries, are accessible. Number 3. Luminous Luxor. A jewel on the east bank of the Nile, Luxor Temple is a harmonious blend of religion and royalty. Commissioned primarily by Amenhotep III, and expanded by Ramesses II, this temple is intricately linked with Karnak via the Avenue of Sphinxes. Visit during the evening to see the temple dramatically lit, showcasing its timeless beauty. Number 4. Revolutionary Amarna. Venture into the visionary city of Akhenaten, built to honor the sun god Aten. In this era of monotheism, be cautious about references to other gods, as Akhenaten's regime strictly enforced the worship of Aten alone. Witness firsthand the dramatic transformation of Egyptian religious life in this unique and visionary city. Number 5. Monumental Abu Simbel. Travel to the southern frontier to witness the awe-inspiring temples of Ramesses II at Abu Simbel. Carved out of solid rock, these temples are a symbol of Pharaoh's power and divine status. Keep in mind that the temples at Abu Simbel are primarily for royal and religious purposes and are therefore restricted to the public. You cannot witness the illumination of the inner sanctum during the solar alignment in February and October, due to not belonging to the religious elite. Number 6. Sacred Abydos. A pilgrimage site of profound significance, Abydos is home to the Temple of Seti I. Renowned for its Abydos king list and stunning reliefs. The temple, with its 7 sanctuaries, honors several gods and offers an atmosphere of deep spirituality and ancient mystery. It has areas accessible to pilgrims and the public, especially during significant religious festivals associated with Osiris. Number 7. Cruising the Nile. Embark on a timeless journey along the lifeblood of Egypt, the majestic Nile River. A Nile cruise offers a window into the heart of ancient Egypt, where history unfolds along its verdant banks. For a small fee, you could board boats of various sizes, ranging from small fishing boats to larger trading vessels. Make sure not to arouse suspicion from the locals. The concept of currency as we know it today did not exist. The Egyptians relied on a barter system. The closest equivalent to a currency was the deben, a unit of weight, approximately 90 grams, used to determine the value of items. Depending on the exact time period you visit, the dominant language would be Late to Middle Egyptian. The economy of ancient Egypt was not based on coinage. Instead, it operated largely on a barter system. Goods are valued against values of metals and bartered against goods of equally quoted value. Goods like grain, beer, and linen are standard exchange items. Precious metals by weight can be used for larger transactions. No visas required, but state your intentions if questioned by officials. High season, October to February, the season of the emergence, also known as parate, is when the floodwaters recede, leaving behind a layer of rich black soil. It marks the main agricultural season, characterized by plowing, planting, and tending to crops. The climate is largely sunny and warm. Shoulder season, March to May, the season of harvest, also known as Shimu, sees people engaged in activities focused on reaping, threshing, and storing produce. It's a dry and hot season. Low season, June to September, the season of the inundation, also known as Ake, brings flooding. The floodwaters make the land fertile but suspend regular farming activities. This is a time of less agricultural work, with many laborers often employed in construction projects. Scorching summer sun means only the hardiest time travelers visit during this season. No vaccines are required to enter Egypt, but take heed of health risks that are as real as the pharaohs themselves. Here's what to keep in mind. 1. The Nile, while the source of Egypt's prosperity, is also a haven for parasites and waterborne diseases. It is advised to refrain from bathing in the Nile to avoid these risks. 2. Egypt's advanced irrigation contributes to stagnant waters, breeding grounds for mosquitoes. Malaria is a significant threat, so come prepared with anti-malarial medications and bug spray. 3. Malaria, dental ailments, gastrointestinal and skin diseases, tuberculosis, and nutritional deficiencies are widespread. Vaccination against these diseases, although not historically accurate, is recommended for time travelers to avoid anachronistic illnesses. 4. The deserts of Egypt house venomous snakes and scorpions. Exercise extreme caution in these areas. 5. Drink only purified water and maintain a rigorous personal hygiene routine with your supplies. Egyptian practices, although advanced for their time, may not align with contemporary health standards. 6. Stick to well-cooked meals and steer clear of raw or unpreserved foods to circumvent gastrointestinal distress, as ancient preservation and cooking methods vary greatly from modern practices. 7. Be cognizant of the geopolitical landscape. The New Kingdom is an era of military conquests and territorial disputes under pharaohs like Thutmose III and Ramesses II. Border regions are particularly volatile. Stay informed on current campaigns to avoid conflict zones. Here is a summary of what you need to know before visiting New Kingdom Egypt. The most common and cheapest way to travel in New Kingdom Egypt is on foot. Most people walk barefoot, while those who could afford them wore simple sandals made from reeds, palm leaves, or leather. Donkeys are the main draft animal, vital for transportation and agriculture. If you arrive towards the end of the New Kingdom and are lucky, you might find camels used for transport. Boats are essential for traveling along the Nile. From small skiffs to large cargo vessels, they are the lifeblood of Egyptian transport. A boat trip offers a unique perspective of Egypt's historical landscapes. An expensive mode of travel, chariots are a symbol of aristocracy, used for transport, hunting, and warfare. One. Discreet medicine kit with treatments for diarrhea, cuts, infections, and other common ailments. 2. Bug spray to avoid mosquito bites and avoid diseases such as malaria. 3. Sunscreen. Egypt's climate is predominantly hot and arid, especially in the desert areas. Be prepared for high temperatures during the day. 4. Water bottle. Carry water with you, as finding safe and clean drinking water might be challenging. A kilt, a wrap-around skirt tied at the waist with a belt, is a typical male item of clothing. V-neck tunics are a common unisex article of clothing. Full-length straight dresses with one or two shoulder strap are commonly worn by women. Sleeping options are limited. Best option is to find a local patron family. 1. Treat all temples with the utmost respect, as they are sacred places of worship. While the temple grounds are open to all, please note that the inner sanctums are reserved for priests and royalty, and are not accessible to the public. 2. In your interactions with locals, remember that Egyptians place great importance on respecting social hierarchies and elders. 3. If you're invited to dine, remember that cleanliness is vital. Egyptians expect guests to wash their hands before sitting down for a meal. Meals are typically enjoyed around tables, and eating with fingers is the norm. One. Temple complexes. During festivals, temples often provide food for the populace. Look for offerings of bread, beer, and sweets during ceremonies. 2. Marketplace vendors. Local markets are rich with vendors selling fruits, vegetables, fish, breads, and grains can be found here. 3. Breweries. Beer is a staple beverage of ancient Egypt. Visit a brewery to taste the traditional emmer wheat beer. 4. Bakeries. For a quick bite, visit a bakery where you can find a variety of bread made with emmer wheat, often with dates or nuts baked in. Number 1. Tiger nut dessert. Indulge in a piece of history with this sweet, made from the treasured tiger nuts of the ancient world, blended with honey and ghee, and shaped into traditional conical loaves. Number 2. Mashed okra with beef. A robust combination of okra and beef, mashed to a velvety consistency and enriched with a medley of spices. Number 3. Crocodile date loaf. This rich sweet loaf is packed with dates and coconut flakes and is often shaped into a crocodile. Number 4. Lotus bread. This bread is made from lotus seeds, crafted into round loaves that carry a hint of the river's mystique in every slice. Number 5. Emmer beer. Quench your thirst with these age-old beverage. Emmer beer is the ancient ancestor of today's brews. This concludes the guide to New Kingdom Egypt. I hope this guide has equipped you with the knowledge to navigate and appreciate the wonders of this ancient civilization. Remember, every journey through time offers a unique perspective on history and our place within it. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more time travel guides.